Hi, I have just finished the fourth of the category winners from the Nero Prize, and it was the non-fiction book. Now, I don't do non-fiction. I don't know. I like to get into characters. I don't like... Is it silly to say I don't like facts? I just prefer imagination. It's this one. It's Maurice and Maralyn, an extraordinary true story of love, shipwreck and survival. And it's written by Sophie Elmhirst. And it's the story of a couple who were adrift on the Pacific for 117 days. In the 70s, it's a story that I knew nothing about. Excuse me. In early 1970s, Maurice and Maralyn, young married couple, they decided that they'd had enough, and they sold everything, had a boat equipped, and decided to set sail for New Zealand. So sell everything and sort of sail halfway around the world. And everything was going well until a whale struck their boat, causing irreparable damage. And so they had to escape on a raft, on the life raft sort of thing. And they were left on this small raft, watching their boat sink, with the few belongings that they'd managed to gather together. And what follows is the story of survival and resilience and love, this couple. The authors used the couple's diaries that they wrote about things that were going on. And we learn how Maralyn cut up little bits of paper to be playing cards, to keep their minds active, how they had two books with them and they digested these books and they discussed every single word, and just something to stop the monotony, stop the boredom, to keep them positive. Using safety pins as fishing hooks, the stories of catching the fish, even turtles. And what you see is Maralyn's positivity. It's Maralyn that keeps Maurice going. Many times Maurice is ready to give up, but it's Maralyn that keeps him going. In Maralyn's mind, they are going to be rescued. In Maurice's, they're not. But it's resilience, it's love. It's almost a story in three parts. The first part is the preparation. The second part is this 117 days. And the third part is what happened after they were rescued. When their story hit the headlines, when they had a book deal, when they were ferried from here, there and everywhere and put on show. Sort of fame. While the first part was interesting, I was wanting to get to the second part because I was more interested in this survival bit. And the third part, I wasn't really interested in what happened afterwards because I'd seen what happened before. This is me, really. I mean, I don't do non-fiction. But a story in three parts, I was more interested in the actual survival bit than what went before and what went after, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's the fourth one from the category winners. So I've now read the fiction, the non-fiction, the children's, and the debut. And I'll come back nearer the time because I've now got to get my thoughts into order and decide what I think will win. And it's very difficult because you've got sort of two novels, you've got a children's novel and you've got non-fiction. And how do you decide with sort of different genres which book is going to actually be the best? I will set my thinking cap going and I will I'll let you know nearer the time. Sometime in March it comes out. The winner's announced. So that is Maurice and Maralyn, an extraordinary true story of love, shipwreck and survival by Sophie Elmhirst. So happy reading. Take care.